Crude oil today traded in a narrow range, traded with moderate bearishness on the upside 61.6, on the downside 60.6. Offered is a good resistance and support, while it is natural gas hitting the 3.4 levels, failing to break, it is trying to bounce back. Though it is also trading in a narrow range today. So what to expect, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit trading oil and gas today? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you two updates a day with detailed analysis and logical levels. Thus, subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we look into US crude, followed with net gas, watch till the end. If you look at oil, it is just delivering higher lows, lower highs, consolidating here. Very, very important. I have earlier in the day also mentioned very crucial for oil to break beyond 61.662 zone. It has failed to do so on the upside. On the downside, it is yet to break below 60.6, 60.4 zone. So this is the zone on the downside which you should focus on. And right now it is struggling to either break on the downside and on the upside. So it is staying in the zone here. Also notice another point here. See, it is trading in this channel. This is a retracement channel. It is on the verge of a breakout. And now if you see it is staying below 60, you can say after the drop retracement, and now if it trades out of 60 below 60, you can say now this is turning bearish here and this should take the prices lower. Stochastic over MACD trading with moderate bearishness. The RSI has dropped and dropped, trying to recover. Coming to 2 hour chart, similar observation. See, bigger drop here, bigger candles, then the retracement, then smaller candles. So I can see it is just staying in zone. Let it stay beyond 61.662 on the upside or below 60.4. 60.6 on the downside. These are the greater support and resistances. See, the moving averages here have crossed over on the buy side, still suggestive of further bullishness. The stochastic has dropped here. The MACD, see, after retracement, it is trading with moderate bearishness. This could take the prices down. This MACD is right now not in favor of a rise. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 3 hour chart, on the 3 hour chart, similar observation. Only worry point is that slightly it has tried to breach this retracement zone, and thus if you see it is staying below 60.4 and 60, you can just stay with the cells here. You can expect it to move towards 59.3, 59.2, and if that is taken, then 58.6, and below that 58 should appear. Though too early to conclude with this, I still do not confirm that it is turning bearish as long as 60 is not taken. See, the moving averages have started to converge, though not yet crossed over. The stochastic looking downwards, trading bearish. The MACD, after a good retracement, trying to converge here. Wait for this to cross over and trade with slight divergence, which will confirm further bearish. Another point to note here on the 3 hour charts is, see, couple of bearish candles, then a bounce back, and sharp reversal has appeared here. So now breaking beyond 61.6 is going to be difficult, while on the downside appears to be an easier one. And thus, if you see it is staying below 60.4, we can expect more bearishness prevailing here. The stochastic is looking anyways downwards, which is a slight bearish sign. And likewise on the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour charts, we have similar observations. See, this was under retracement. It has given a breakout. It has taken the support from the median of the Bollinger Bands. If the price is trades below 60.6, 60.4, you can expect more bearishness prevailing. And also notice this should be coming out of this retracement zone. Below this, it might turn bearish here. Let's watch out for more. Stochastic dropping here. The MACD is trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. It is still in green. The RSI is running flat. Coming to daily, now on the daily chart, there is one important point here. Is, see, look at the candles here. None of the candles closed above 61 levels here. That is very, very important. 61.5, 61.6 offered it a greater resistance. See this, none of the candles closed above 61.5, 61.6. Also, if you look at on the upside, we can see lower highs are seen, and now prices are just trying to stay with this as resistance. Thus, it is very important for oil to trade beyond 61.6 and 62 zone. If these two are taken, you can say we can look forward to a breakout. There could be a move which is going to take it all the way towards 63 and 64 zone. It could wait for the inventory data tomorrow, which will also bring volatility here. Until the inventory data, it may try to confine it within the zone. See, yesterday it was a swing, today again it may deliver a swing. Lower highs are seen, so possibly lower lows. And thus, if you see it is staying below 60.4, you can expect the next target to be towards $60 levels. And below 60 is where slight bearishness to prevail towards 59.3, 59.2, 58.6, and 58 levels. Though such a great down move appears difficult. Why so? Look at this. See, the stochastic is retraced here. But when you look at MACD, this is still staying with the fat belly, which calls for it to converge. It has already shown signs of convergence. I will wait for a crossover. And this suggests that possibly a move beyond 61.6 should definitely invite more bulls. RSI flat. So looking at this, I will recommend you to buy only if you see oil trading above 61.4 levels. As long as 61.4 is not taken, do not buy. And if you're buying at 61.4, expect 61.7, 62, 62.3 and 62.6. Four levels on the upside. Till 62.6, be careful. Beyond this, 63 and 64 are the targets. Whenever it achieves, it is definitely going to be there here. Yes, if it stays beyond 62.6, it is going to trade tremendously bullish, and that should be treated as a breakout move on the upside. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 60.6 levels. Expect 60.3 and 60 as the next targets. Below 60, it is going to act bearish. You can expect 59.6, 59.2, 58.6 and 58 as the next targets. Appears difficult that it is going to break, so sharp that it is going to break beyond 58. But yes, these are markets, so take your positions accordingly. Now let's move to natural gas. And yes, before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. The 32nd batch starts on 5th of May. Register yourself now or else be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, be a part of the recommended broker. The link is there in the channel and video description. Let's move to natural gas. If you look at natural gas, see, after staying in zone, finally it has breached below 3.42 and 3.4. These were the critical support here, and now it is breaching these levels. This is suggestive of more bearishness ahead, and already we have seen it hitting 3.36. Now remember, 3.36, 3.32 and 3.2 are the targets it would like to achieve here. It is giving a breakout out of this supports what we had seen at 3.4, and thus this may invite more bearishness ahead. The stochastic, if you look at it has dropped here. The MACD is also at, but it is again crossing over for sell, which is not a good sign for the bulls. The RSI is at bottom. It suggests, it calls for a pullback, but what we are seeing here is a breakout on the downside. That is the beauty of natural gas. See what has happened here: drop, sideways movement, a slight spike, then drop, sideways movement, and again a slight spike on the downside. Now see, this is the broader channel in which it is trading. Where are the highs here? Towards 3.6. However, it is not showing any signs for a reversal here. So let's wait for it to trade below 3.3534 zone, below which you can expect more bearishness. Stochastic looking down. The MACD is trading bearish here, looking downwards. I can see the indicators cooling down and now have come towards the bottom here. When you look at 3 hour on the 3 hour chart, similar is the observation. See, it is trying to deliver a breakout of bit of consolidation, and now once it stays below 3.3534, you can expect 3.3, 3.26, 3.2 levels as the next targets. 3.2 is very much possible as it is coming out of a consolidation. This may continue here for a while. The stochastic is at bottom. The MACD is trading with again divergence and bearishness, though already it has seen the lows here, but it appears it is willing to form a double bottom before any bounce back, which calls for it to move. And see, earlier in the day I have also shown there is a gap available towards 3.1, which it would like to fill here. The RSI looking downwards, which is a slight bearish sign. And if you see the 4 hour, the observation is more or less same. See, getting the resistance from 20 period and a breakout here, then consolidation. It is breaking out here. Possibly this may continue here on the downside. The moving average is definitely trading with divergence and bearishness, and this is the larger zone in which it is trading, with the highs now at 3.55, 3.6, the lows here towards 3.2 and 3.1. Let's see if it continues further on the downside today. The stochastic definitely is oversold. The MACD is still trading with divergence in bearishness, and the RSI hitting the bottom here. Coming to the daily. Now on the daily chart, see what has happened. Yesterday we have seen a pullback, we have seen a swing here, we have seen it hitting the highs and closing in red. Today it has continued with the same here, and now if you see it is staying below 3.34, we can expect it to move towards 3.3, and then 3.26, 3.2 should appear. Also this gap till towards 3.1 will be, it will try to fill. Since this is giving a breakout, and now this gap becomes prominent for it to achieve, and thus it is possible that in next couple of sessions it may try to move towards 3.1. Stochastic hitting the bottom here. The MACD trading with sharp divergence and bearishness. It appears it is willing to break further lows towards this twin bottom levels here. RSI looking downwards, which is again a slight bearish sign. So now looking at this, I will recommend you to sell here at 3.35. Expect 3.32, 3 as the first target zone, 3.26, 3.25 as the next, and 3.2, and then 3.1 should appear very soon, if not today. The momentum appears to be a bit sluggish, and thus strong downward move till towards 3.1 appears difficult, but yes, not impossible. Yeah, and yes, this may try to achieve this in the next couple of sessions. This is highly possible. On the upside now, the buying entry is at 3.4 levels only. Beyond this, you can expect 3. 4.3, 3.46, and 3.5. Any move beyond 3.5 is the sign of bullishness. As long as 3.5 is not taken, do not treat this as bullish. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. See you again tomorrow with the Asian Europe session with more updates. Do not miss to watch that. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.